In this practice, we're gonna use Diraja Pranayama. In your nose in a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale from your nose in a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale from your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale from your nose in a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. This pranayama looks like your regular breathing, but try to keep the exhale longer than your inhales. And try to empty your lungs every time and fill your lungs to the top every time. On your next inhale, start to bring your knees to your chest, hug your knees, and swing to side. Just to massage your lower back. On your next exhale, open your arms, palms facing down, and slowly bring your knees to the right. Try to create resistance by pressing your left shoulder to the ground. So your resistance points are your knee pressing to the ground and your left shoulder. And twist your head to the left. Feel the twist. Inhale, bring your knees to the center. Exhale, bring your knees to the left. Again, create resistance by pressing your right shoulder to the ground and your knees to the ground. Your face is pointing to the right. Feel the twist. Inhale, bring your knees to the center. Exhale, bring your feet to the floor, knees to the skies, hands next to your hips, palms facing down. Inhale, bring your hips to the ground, a bridge pose. Press the back of your neck to the ground. Exhale, bring your hips down. One more. Inhale, bring your hips up. Exhale, bring your hips down. Inhale, bring your knees to your chest. Open your arms to a T. Exhale, bring your knees to the right. Drishti to the left. Inhale, bring your knees to the center. Exhale, knees to the left. Drishti to the right. Inhale, bring your knees to the center. Exhale, feet to the ground, hands next to your hips. Inhale, bring your hips off the ground. Exhale, bring your hips down. One more of this. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips down. One more time. Inhale, arms to a T, knees to your chest. Exhale, knees to the right, to the left. Inhale, bring your knees to the center. Exhale, to the left, drishti to the right. Inhale, knees to the center, palms next to your hips. Exhale, feet to the ground. Inhale, bring your hips up. Exhale, bring your hips down. One more time. Inhale, bring your hips up. Exhale, bring your hips. Inhale, Your knees to your chest, hug knees, and swing side to side. Massage your lower. Now start to change the forward and back, forward and back, until you sit. Press your hands to the floor and find your way into a table pose, hands and knees. Align wrist, elbows, and shoulders, knees with hips, knees hip width apart. Inhale, send your chest to the front, back to the floor. Tuck your tailbone down, breathe forward. This is a back bend. Exhale, round your back like a scary cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, use your cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to neutral table pose. Tuck your toes and slowly bring your knees off the ground an inch, just 1 inch. Try to keep your wrist, elbows, and shoulders aligned. Breathe here. Exhale, knees to the floor. Inhale, tuck your toes off the ground 2 inches. Press your hands to the floor. Remember, as we need to press more the root of our fingers to avoid damage in our wrists. Exhale, your knees down. One more. Inhale, bring your knees off the ground. Again, press the roots of your fingers. Pay attention between thumb and index. Feel the external rotation in your upper arms and shoulders. On your next exhale, your legs and your hips to the sky. Move to a down dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. Okay, find your down dog here. Maybe you want to put one feet and the other, or swing your hips side to side. Whatever feels good for you now. Just to create a space in the pose before you find stillness. Now everybody come back to center. In your down dog. I'm always mentioning this because it's hard to be flexible in your hamstrings. Don't feel bad. I think it's normal. If you bend your knees to avoid ouchy pain in your hamstring, that's okay. Just try to keep your back straight here. On your exhale, bend your knees and walk to the front of the mat. Move forward for Uttanasana. In your Uttanasana, maybe you can grab your elbows and swing side to side. Again, if you need to bend your knees, that's okay. Feel your head heavy. Relax neck and shoulders. Now come back to center. On next inhale, bring your hands to your shins or your knees, half lift. In your half lift, chin forward. Use your core to keep your back straight. If I have a teacup and I place my teacup in your back, my teacup is gonna be safe. So try to think about it. On your next exhale, forward for Uttanasana. One more time, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Hands to your knees or your shins, use your core, shin forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale to your heart center, Samastitihi. Feel your breath. Control your breath. Toe, pinky toe, and middle of your heel through the ground and expand those points away of each other. Engage your thighs like if you are riding your bike. Send your pubic bone forward. Think about Mula Bandha, the string in the lower abdomen, pulling out to the sides and in, so you engage your abdomen. We have another string in the brain, from the perineum to the crown of our head, pulling up to the sky, so you can go press, or pull. Yes. Press your palms and feel the external rotation in arms and shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant hands, step back. Move to left. Align your plank. Align wrist, elbows, and shoulders. Use your core. My plank is not here. If I'm here, I'm not doing any elbows up. Go to your tippy toes and shift your weight forward. If this is too much for you, you can come to your forearms. Okay, breathe, or to your knees. On your next exhale, start to bend your elbows back, chaturanga, and hover, hover, hover. Untuck your toes, extend your arms, cobra. Take your time in cobra. Press the back of your feet to the ground. Internal rotation in your thighs. Send your pubic to the ground. Relax your shoulders. So my shoulders are not, I'm gonna face you. My shoulders are not here, my shoulders are here. Not here, here. Okay. On your next exhale, tuck your toes and send your hips back, down dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. 3 breaths. Adding on your next inhale, bring your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step through between your hands, back knee to the hands to your front thigh. Take your time, align your front knee with your ankle. Use core. Inhale, bring your arms up to the sky. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down between your right foot, tuck your back toes, step your left forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Reset. Inhale, bring your arm up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step your right foot back. Back knee to the ground. Untuck your back toes, arms up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Knee align with our front ankle, use your core. On your next cartwheel your hands down, tuck your back toes, step your left foot back, plank, chaturanga, cobra, and down dog. Good job. 3 breaths here. Inhale, bring your left leg up. Exhale, step through between your hands, back knee to the ground, Anjaneyasana, lunge. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Tuck your back toes, step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to your heart center, release. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward. Step your left foot back. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Arms up. Cartwheel your hands down. Your back toes. Step right foot back. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra. And down. Good job. 3 breaths here. One more time, both thighs. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step through between your hands. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, carry your hands down. Step left foot forward, forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Reset. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. Step your right foot back. Knee to the ground. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back. Vinyasa, high to low. Last, immediately step your left foot forward. Low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Cartwheel your hands down. Your right forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. So forward fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, your heart center. Reset again. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Carry your hands down. Step right foot back. And vinyasa, high to low. Your down dog. 5 breaths. Make this down dog an active one, so you find the correct point. Maybe I want to swing my hips. Maybe I want to play my hands. For me, it's better to have the hands in down dog, in my hands like mat width apart. It feels better in my shoulders. I like to play with my elbows, bend my elbows back. That way I can feel the external rotation in upper arms and shoulders. In your down dog, you can play with Pada Bandha, your feet, pressing the balls of your big toe, pinky toe, and middle of your heel through the ground. Even if your heels are not touching, try to feel that energy pulling down, down, down. That's great. And then what about if you try to think about Mula Bandha? This time we are upside down. So the string from the perineum to the crown of the head, this time is pulling down to the ground. So feel that string pulling you to the ground, but at the same time, your hips are pointing to the sky, so you have resistance here. Breathe. Okay, we're gonna stay 5 breaths on each poses now. Find stillness in your down dog. Exhale, bring your right leg up. Exhale, punch right knee to nose, like wrist, elbows, and shoulders. You are kind of plank. So press your hands to the floor. Again, try to send the energy to the roots of your fingers. Round your back here, round your back. Breathe. Feel the external rotation in upper arms and shoulders. On your next exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. If you don't have the flexibility to bring your foot between your hands, help yourself. Just grab your ankle and just put it in the correct place. So, okay, back heel up, down, hands to your front thigh. Take your time here. Try to align your front knee with your ankle. Press the balls of your big toe, pinky toe, and middle of the heel, your foot to the ground. Bring your arms up. Parsvottanasana. Okay, if you don't want to practice a bend here, ribs in. If you want to practice a back bend, maybe just try to back bend here a little bit. Yogi choice. I like to back bend in my high lunge. Breathe. Engage your thighs. I know it's hard. You core. On your next exhale, cartwheel your hands down your right foot. Now listen, crunch left to nose. Bring your torso up, followed by your knee. Okay, I'm not gonna move here. Okay, grab your knee with your hands. That way you will help you to keep your back straight. Think about that ribs in. You can stay here or you can grab your big toes and extend your leg. Breathe. Either way, try to keep your back straight. Because if you try to grab your big toes and start to do something like this, it's not working. Breathe. Breathe, engage your thighs in. You have one root, your right foot around yourself. Breathe. On your next exhale, carve your hands down. Step your left foot back. Not that far. Okay, 10 toes pointing forward. Both heels to the ground. Legs extend. If you are missing one of these alignments, shorten it more your steps. I'm gonna move to a pyramid. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Try to bring your nose to your chin. Again, 10 toes forward, both heels to the ground, both legs extend. Now I want to square my hips. What about if you try to press your right hip back and left hip forward? And your in, chin forward. Breathe. You should feel in your hamstrings. On your next inhale, walk your hands forward. Now, on your next exhale, shoot your left foot up to the sky, standing split. Breathe. Standing split, focus on your standing leg. So try, if you can, to keep your right leg extended. If this is too much for you, it's okay to bend. My target is your hamstring. So try to feel the stretch in your right hamstring. Breathe. On your next exhale, step your left foot back. Followed by the right, meet me in plank. Chaturanga. Hover, hover, cobra, and down dog. Good job. Whew. That was good. Breathe. Okay. Inhale, bring your left leg up. Exhale, crunch left knee to nose. Align elbows and shoulders. You are in a plank with one leg. Round your back. Press the root of your fingers to the ground. Breathe. On your next exhale, through between your hands. Hands to your front thigh. Back heel off the ground. Okay, take your time, align front knee with ankle. Engage your thighs. Ribs in. If you don't want to back bend here, inhale, bring your arms up. If you want to back bend, do it. Breathe. If you are back bend in your high lunge, send the energy to your right foot, your resistance. Breathe. Drishti to the sky. On your next exhale, carry your hands down. Crunch your right knee toes. Inhale, bring your torso up, followed by grab your knee. Okay, very important. Think about mula. Extend your back. Ribs in. Hand to your left hip. If you want to stay here, that's fine. The main idea is to keep my left leg extend and my back. Or if you want to challenge yourself, grab your big toes and extend your right leg. Breathe. Engage your thighs. Engage your root. You have one root, your left foot. It's hard. I know it's hard. Breathe. On your next exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your foot back, not that far. To a pyramid. Okay. Then pointing forward, both to the ground, both legs extend. Let's try to square our hips right now. So press your right hip forward, your left hip back. That way you square your hips even more forward. Inhale, half left. Exhale, forward, full, and walk your hands maybe back. Again, in this pose, my goal is your hamstrings. So it's very important to keep both legs extend. But if that's too much for your hamstrings, bend a little bit. Either way, you will feel it, I know. Chin forward, you are looking to your left toe. Breathe. Think about and Uddiyana Bandha. On your next inhale, half lift, walk your hands forward. On your next exhale, shoot your right foot up to the sky. I don't care if your right foot is straight to the sky. Focus on your standing leg. So again, my target is your hamstring. Engage both thighs. That will protect your muscles. Chin forward. Breathe. On your next exhale, step your right foot away the left, mid-knee in plank. Align wrist, elbows, and shoulders. We're chaturanga. I'm hovering. Hover, 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 hover. Use your core, use your core. And don't give up. Tuck your toes and send your hips back down dog. Good job, everybody. Breathe. Breathe. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step through between your hands. Back heel off the ground. Okay, I'm gonna move to a variation of lizard. I'm gonna face you so you can see. My foot is here, right? I'm gonna start to press my right knee to the side, and I'm gonna turn the soles of the sole of my right foot facing to the left. This is kind of a lizard, right? And I'm gonna walk forward. My back leg is engaged. My back leg is my resistance. So I'm here. My back leg is engage your left thigh in and your right thigh out. I'm opening hip here. If coming to your forearms is too much for you, stay in your hands, but try to keep your back straight. If you start to roll on your back, all your weight is in your shoulders, and I don't want that. Try to keep your back straight. Breathe. 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 Come back to your hands. Press your right sole foot to the ground. Now I'm gonna bring my right hand at the top corner, at the right top corner of my mat. And I'm gonna shoot my left leg off the ground. I'm gonna try to stack my hips. So try to bring your left hand to your left hip and press your left hip back. I'm gonna face so you can see me. So I'm here. And I don't know if you can see me there. Okay, there. And I'm gonna press my left hip back. So I want to think that I have a wall behind me, and I'm gonna stick myself to the wall. My hips are facing to the camera. Moon, Parsvottanasana. Breathe. And maybe if you feel comfortable, your left arm up to the sky so you can over chest. Breathe. Engage your thighs. On your next exhale, carry your left hand to the floor. Step your left foot next to the right. You are in a forward fold. I'm gonna face you. Exhale, forward fold. Widen your feet. Mat width apart. Again, inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Try to keep your back straight. So think about Mula Bandha pointing to the ground. And maybe you want to walk your hands. Think about Chaturanga arms here. Breathe. If headstand is your practice, you can go to your headstand. If headstand is not in your practice, think about the internal rotation in your thighs. Send your weight to the balls of your feet so your heels are light. Breathe. Breathe. If you are in your headstand, slowly start to bring your feet to the ground. Everybody, inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Face the front of my mat. You are here. On your next inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward. And slowly start to close your feet. Inhale, bend your knees and bring your arms up. Chair. Go to your tippy toes, heels off the ground. Arms back, palms facing up. Maybe you want to align just a little bit your chest with your eyes, but your chin is forward and not here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come back to your chair, heels off the ground. Taking here, breathe, breathe. Tuck your tailbone down, straight arm. Keep your back straight. Exhale, forward. Inhale, half left. Exhale, bend knees and feet. Feet round, knees to the sky. Grab your knees and keep back straight. So ribs in. Slowly relax off the ground. Yes, Navasana. Slowly extend if you can. Extend your legs. If not, this is fine. And then Navasana is to keep back straight. If I'm here, I'm not working with my core. Stretch your back. Let go your legs. Breathe. Exhale, Ardhanavasana, canoe. Breathe. I'm working with your core. Breathe. Inhale, Navasana. Breathe. Exhale, Ardha. Ardhanavasana. Breathe. Working with your core. Breathe. Inhale. Navasana. Oh, I'm shaking here. Breathe. Ardha. And stay. Stay, stay, stay. Breathe. Feel your core engage. On your next exhale, let go. Knees to your chest. Hug your knees. And side to side. Okay, I'm done. Slowly start to swing forward and back. Forward and back. You can find your way to a table or plant your hands, step back, make plank. Breathe. Then send your hips back down though. Good job. Breathe. We are missing one side, so let's go. Inhale, bring your leg up. Exhale, step through between hands. Okay, align. We're moving to our variation of lizard. So I'm gonna face you. I'm gonna start to bring my left knee to the left and the sole of my left foot pointing to the right. My back leg is engaged. I'm here. Try to come to your tips of your foot. And engage that thigh in. Right thigh is moving in, left is moving out. Keep your back straight, don't round your back. Want to come to your forearms, that's okay. Breathe. Keep your back leg engaged. Don't let go. Breathe. Breathe. Chin forward. Here. Okay, slowly come back to your hands. Press your left foot to the ground. Now walk left to the left front corner of your mat. Shoot your right leg off the ground and bring your right hand to your right hip. And press your right hip up back. So remember, we have a wall behind us. You want to stick your right in that wall. Breathe. If you want, bring your right arm up to the sky. Breathe. Engage your thighs. Breathe. Ribs in. Your right foot is engaged. On your next exhale, bring your right hand to the floor. Square your hips, right foot next to the left. Forward foot. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Now widen your mat width apart. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And maybe you want to grab your big toes with your teeth. One more time, align. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, and bend your elbows out. How does this pose look like? Here. Again, if you want to play with your hands, do so. If not, stay there. Breathe. Get your thighs in. Breathe and engage the banda. If you are in your headstand, bring your feet to the ground. Everybody inhale, left. Exhale, forward fold. Now slowly shorten your feet or bring your feet together. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up to the sky chair. Breathe. Breathe. Come to your tippy toes off the ground. Arms back, palms facing up. Try to align your torso with your thighs. Breathe. Breathe. Press the ball of your big toe to the ground. Stay here. Breathe. Breathe. Inhale, bring your arms up. You're still in chair. Exhale, start to sit, and come to the ground. Good job. To the sky, feet to the ground. Yes, Navasana. Legs up, back straight. External legs, legs. Breathe. Navasana and Ardha. I'm moving faster. Navasana and Ardha. Come on. Come on. Navasana and Ardha. Navasana and Ardha. Come on, come on. 3. In Navasana. Breathe, breathe, breathe. In Ardha Navasana. Then let go. Knees to your chest. Hug your knees. And swing side to side. Good job, everybody. Catch your breath. Okay. People that usually practice know that everything has a reason. Everything, it's something in my class. So today we're gonna try to get into a flamingo pose or one-legged pyramid. You don't need to. It's fun to play with it. I'm gonna give you steps so you can work on it. Swing forward and back until you sit and stay there and watch. Okay, I'm gonna stand. Or pyramid. So 10 toes point forward, both heels to the ground, both legs extend. If I'm missing one of these alignment, I need to shorten it more my steps. Because if I'm super far, I have 10 toes pointing forward, both legs extend, back heel is off the ground, right? So I need to shorten. I'm gonna try to turn my hips forward, so press my hip back and my left hip forward. So, right hip back, left hip forward. I'm gonna bring my arms up to the sky. I'm gonna forward fold from my waist. Okay. You can start to work here. Stay there, just watch. So by keeping both legs extended, press heels to the ground and trying to keep your hips square. Press right hip back, left hip forward. Chin forward and keep my back straight. Maybe you want to walk your hands back. That will help you to bring even more close your chest to your knee. You can stay here, engaging your legs, pressing both feet to the ground. Okay, now I'm gonna play with the one-legged pyramid. I'm gonna press my right foot super hard to the floor. My left foot is gonna be light, and I'm gonna start to press my fingertips to the ground. Rounding my back using my core, I'm trying to bring my left knee next to the right, and maybe I kind of like sitting here. Breathe. One-legged pyramid or flamingo. If you want to try, stand up. I'm gonna try with my left side. Okay, widen your feet. 10 toes pointing forward, both heels pressing to both legs extend. That's your first alignment. Squaring your hips forward by pressing your right hip back and your left hip forward. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, chin forward. Engage your thighs in. Square your hips by pressing your right hip back, left hip forward. Now slowly start walking back. Round your back, round your back. Press your right to the ground. Left foot is light. As you start to bend your left knee and maybe align with your right heel here. And slowly your left heel to your cupcakes, and maybe you feel like you are sitting round your back. That's a flamingo pose. It's just for fun. Breathe. Okay. One next leg. Okay, meet me in forward fold. Bring your torso up. Okay, your left foot back. 10 toes forward, both heels, both legs extend. Your hips forward by pressing your right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, bring arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands between your left foot. We are in the left, right? Yes. Okay, now bring your nose to your chin. Walk your hands back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Your left foot ground, round your back. You need to use your core. Everything is in your core. Now light your right foot and bend your right knee. Maybe you bend your right knee with your left knee. And slowly start bringing your right foot off the ground and sit. Plank pose. And that's it, people. You can play with this pose. It's just for fun, to be honest. But the main idea is that every time you work in yoga, I like a goal. So I'm preparing everybody to get into this pose. Okay. Everybody enough for full. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full. Plant your hands, and just because I love you, step back. Chaturanga. Hover, hover, hover. Cobra. And down dog. Good job, everybody. Bend your knees and walk to the front of your mat and sit. We are done. Arm to your back, knees to your chest, swing side to side. Good job. Okay. Open your arms to a T, palms down. Okay, let's play with legs. If you want a deeper, extend your legs and try to do eagle legs. So I'm gonna cross right leg on top of my left, like so. I'm gonna show you here. And maybe bring the top of my right foot behind my leg off. That's eagle legs, bend your knees. If eagle legs is not working for your knees or for your legs, stay here. Now everybody, your knees to the right. Drishti to the left. Use gravity to keep your shoulder to the ground. Your face is pointing to the left. Come back to your regular breathing. And use gravity to bring your knees to the floor. Doesn't matter if your knees or your legs are in Garudasana or not. Breathe. Start to bring your knees to the center. If you are in Garudasana, release your legs and stay still. Don't react. Now, if you practice Garudasana legs in your right, extend legs, cross your left leg on top of the right, and maybe you can bring the top of your left foot behind your right calf and bend your knees. If this is not possible in your body, knees to your chest. Everybody bring your knees to the left. And use gravity to keep your right shoulder to the ground. Breathe. Gravity is you to bring knees to the ground and right shoulder to the ground. Drishti is to the right, so your face is pointing to the right. Breathe. Everybody bring your knees to your chest. If you have Parsvottanasana legs, let go. Now slowly swing side to side. Now everybody bring your nose to your knees and try to engage all your muscles. Engage, 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 engage. On your next exhale, let go. Extend your arms and legs. Hands next to your hips. Palms facing up. Moving to our last pose. Shavasana. Quiet your mind. Come back to the room. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And swing your head side to side. Extend your arms and legs opposite walls, like if you just wake up in the morning. Now bring your knees to your chest. Hug your knees. And lay down to your right side in a fetal pose to reborn. This class is 75 minutes. We're gonna meditate after this. If you want to stay, stay with me. If not, maybe you want to extend your Shavasana. Now everybody start to find their way into a pose, cross applesauce, half lotus, full Sukhasana. Bring your hands to your chest. Press your thumbs and your pinky fingers and spread the rest of your fingers to a lotus mudra. Inhale, bring your arms and grab all the good energy you just create now. Press all your fingers together, Angelic Mudra, and bring your hands to your heart center. Bring that energy with you all the time and share with others. Let's finish our practice chanting the mantra Om one time. For you, inhale. Om. The light in me bows and honor the light in you. Thank you for allowing me to guide your practice today. Namaste. Okay, everybody, if you want to stay in meditation, find your way into a comfortable pose. I don't like to lay down because if I do so, I fall asleep and I want to fall asleep. And today, I'm not gonna guide you. I'm just gonna guide a pranayama exercise. It's good to bring oxygen to both sides of your brain. So I'm gonna use my right hand. In my right hand, I'm gonna bend my index finger and my middle finger, and the rest of my fingers are gonna stay up. With my thumb, I'm gonna block my right nostril, like so. And with my ring finger, I'm gonna block my left nostril, like so. So we're gonna start blocking our right nostril with our thumb. Find a comfortable seated pose. Inhale, left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retention, block both nostrils. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Come back to your regular breathing. Close your eyes. And focus on your eye. That works for me. Some people is focusing on the top of them, their nose, not nose. If it's hard for you to focus, just start to count inhales and exhales. That works. Slowly come back to Start to create movement in your body. Whatever feels organic for you. Now, maybe you want to rotate your shoulders or swing your head side to side. Or maybe extend your arms up to the sky. Or maybe you can twist. Whatever feels good for you now. Blink your eyes, open your eyes. And bring hands to your heart center. I know it's easier to meditate when